Police aren't calling it a hate crime, but that viral video of a brawl in downtown Cincinnati is creating a lot of hate online. Thanks for joining us here at 11 o'clock. I'm Cherie Pallella.
And I'm Mike Dardis. Last night we told you about a Cincinnati councilwoman who said those who were beaten up begged for it, and now a trustee in Ross Township is under pressure to resign after posting a racial slur about that fight. WLWT News 5's Rachel Hersheimer was at tonight's tense emergency meeting in Ross Township.
Tonight's emergency public meeting got very heated. Trustee David Young apologized for comments he made on social media, but refused to step down, even after everyone who spoke asked him to resign.
You have a dark spot in your heart, and we need love right now.
Outrage and dismay in Ross Township.
I'm beside myself with that type of a post from a public official, especially one I stand on this board with.
Trustee David Young at the center of this emergency meeting after posting racial slurs on Facebook. His comments in reaction to video of the downtown Cincinnati brawl seen by millions.
I made a statement I should not have made. I offended some people, and you're here. Okay, I apologize, and I deeply apologize, but I will not step down.
A person living in Ross asking Young to read his comments aloud.
My first comment was
Starting with the word 10.
10 on 1.
Keep going.
Is not, and I don't have the word spelled right.
Keep going.
It's called.
He continues with the second post.
Cincinnati has a problem, and they will always have a problem with their black citizens. Their animals, not all, I should have said, not all, but they won't change because the city won't come down on what's happening downtown.
Young's up for re-election in November. Many want him to step down now.
The sad part is he doesn't realize what he said, how hurtful that is to people.
Nobody in this room tonight siding with Young's statements, as his apology not sitting well with most. You're apologizing, but do you still stand by your comments?
I didn't say I stood. Did I just tell you I apologize? I can't stand by my comments if I apologize. I'm admitting fault, am I not?
I asked Young what his response is to a lot of people asking him to resign, and he said they're entitled to ask, and I'm entitled to say no. Young also said that he made one mistake so far as a trustee. In Ross Township, Rachel Hersheimer, WLWT News 5.